Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Pushing bot lane, they need these dragons stacking up for Croco on the Shyvana. And he'll be able to get this one as well.
Yeah, that Shyvana has a passive. That's a thing.
A little extra, you know. Yeah, it's going to be curious. There's also the question of grubs coming up. We've already gotten.
Ooh, good satchel.
Really good satchel. Now, Kyle might just have to give his life here. You cannot have this 2v2 go down like this. You already said how lethal Gala can be on the Ziggs. They're looking for first, and that's first blood for LNG. It seems the legends have fallen prey to the chill.
It really was just like the farm through counter jungle style way back then as well. Your clear speed has always been one of the best things of that Shyvana jungle. Sometimes your sticking power can struggle. Looks like he is going towards that Shojin first item, have a bit more of that HP, and of course, huge amount of stacking percent damage. All that through the wall, it's the team!
Delivery service as the depth charge comes through, and he has so much CC onto him. Zika is going to get that second kill for LNG.
The exit point. The same point, but still, good combo. Cross-sucker has flash, but he gets himself a kill. Arrow pulled out by Hope.
They want to try to get this dragon. Oh, no, they want the fights here. Croco try to get his raid bar up there. They already take way down. There is no jungler available, and Croco, he's looking to secure a second dragon, stacking up some of that armor and magic resist.
Yeah, Croco gets himself some big value there. Gets himself kill participation, gets himself that dragon, and of course he's going to go right the way back to farming as well, getting himself up.
They're going to have grub again. Better get the doors shut, the windows locked, everything good to go, because it doesn't seem like anyone's legend, if they are behind, are going to have much success. They need to have some sort of that.
Wow.
Uh-oh. That's
so
not great.
mean.
Yeah, that's very rude. It is all the dragons so far by anyone's legend, but all the topside objectives by LNG. Descent popped. Need to try to get as much push with that as possible. Speaking of push, Rift Herald takes that stand gold for LNG. Will be responded to on the top side, but another charge going to come through, and that's a Ziggs, baby. You're just waiting for that satchel charge, and that's a huge tier 2 to LNG. Take full advantage of the map play, and this has been the biggest difference, I feel like, by anyone's legend, is their decision-making used to be
against top esports in full form. Took a game off of them. LNG, when they get access to towers, are one of the best teams in the LPL, and this is one of the reasons why they've been so impactful. They now take those towers, go back towards the dragon. They haven't spent their gold, but they might not need to.
He's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to pop the lilting lullaby. Here comes the combo there. Straight onto Croco. Allah has come in. He's by himself. Now Kyle coming over to the side. Now Kyle by himself. Culling going through. They've got the damage there from Shanks. Shanks dashing forward. Scout getting low, but the all-out comes through over onto him. Now Scout trying to find the play. Almost dies himself. Zika dash into safety, but it's not going to be safe for long. Allah was looking for the counter-strike. Hope coming on the side. Now Kyle sacrifices his life, and Gala comes up with the kill. And Gala has been the main name we've said time and time again in this game one.
So it's not the best fight from LNG because they hadn't spent their gold from that tower take, which is great. Broken in these fights. Dragon started up again.
Yeah.
Picture, but LNG get themselves still a decent fight. They've spent all their gold now, and it's going to get worse from here.
All right, Croco showing off some strength against Scout up there. But again, then you see how much damage that does. You see what happens
they
if
walk away with this series. They're still top 2, but yeah, they're not a perfect team within the LPL. In fact, that's gonna be ult from Croco. I really want to just start putting some damage down.
I mean, you can. You're a big old dragon. Why not? You're just walking under turret. Gala is down. That was a shutdown, and Croco showing the strength of the dragon's roar.
Well, we said we needed Croco to find some, big picks.
Oh, Scout, that's a little deep. He's trying to get in there, get some more damage down. Ends up going back, losing a majority of his 30 minutes or so. Anyone's legend had replaced their engine with a dragon. It's looking really good, but Croco needs to have a good moment. There's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. There's the combo, and Dragon's eating good tonight. Croco with another one.
Yeah, someone's not playing against the Shyvana that much. Golly, you're not safe to push up there. Should be playing. I mean, he's even playing on max Q range, standing on the top side of the lane. He's still not safe. Now, suddenly, with the Leandry's burning on the Baron as well, they're going to try and take it.
They can keep the rage up here. Croco can keep his form and use these E's to do massive damage. It's going to be the Baron at 2150, and it goes the way of anyone's legend. Here comes the combo. The Dragon's form is going to drop here. You still have a lot of fighting strength. All out comes out from Zika, separating the fight a little bit. LNG, they're trying to pick off the remaining members. Now, this is Allah's time to shine. Flashes for the counter-strike into AL. They have just unlocked their legendary status. Here comes Scout trying to get the outplay, but he's all by himself again. Now hung. He's going to have to flash out the other side. Gala, he might be the man of the hour. He's going to lock down Hope, but the lollipop not going to connect. AL come out fighting Zika. He TP'd behind, but he's by himself. and he's just going to be picked out. He is a Cassante, but there is not enough time in the world. And Allah picks up another one. 4,000 damage done, and now the dragon is spawning in about 45 seconds.
In the LPL's 2019, and Croco has his ult again. He's going to spot the Hex Flash maybe over the wall. He was wondering whether he was going into that brush, but because Hung goes backwards, he will be unknown to his fight.
It's just so cool to see Anyone's Legend playing around these carries, right? Like they drafted.
Yeah, LNG. We were saying, hey, they've just beaten all of these top teams. They're 6-1. Is this another fight in the mid lane? It's another fight from Croco.
Croco's ramping up. That Flame Breath could be doing a lot. Look, he doesn't even have to hit you with it. It just has to hit around you. Culling going over on the Hung, but Kyle is down now. Croco's still trying to make his way out. Hung is not going to go down. Wei showing the difference here. He's going to get the flash out of him. Oh! He doesn't actually get the damage proc there in the end, and Croco will make it away. Wei tries to get the sneaky play there the whole time. All has been pushing to the side lane with the Baron buff.
From the blooming blows, getting a lot of value here. Almost taking down Croco. That would have been a big scalp to claim.
And I think it's also, oh, okay, well, we don't even get time. Enchanted Crusader locks down Scout. He gets picked, and it's actually a big amount of gold going to Croco in the end. I think 500 there.
Croco keeps getting more fed. I guess this Shyvana is just OP.
Feed the dragon,
somehow.
feed the dragon, feed the dragon.
Yeah, they're doing that. I mean, already 3 dragons up as well, so it's an extra bunch of resist coming through. It's 5 armor and magic resist per stack, so it's an extra 15, which is all right when you've got a load of HP. It'll help you be a bit more survivable, and it gets them closer towards that soul as well. Croco is just so fed. You spot the soul unbound, and he goes back into a bit of a dangerous spot there after that point.
Here recently, at least. As now they're actually collapsing. Where have we seen this before? Nymera. It's going to hit onto him. We've seen this time and time again, and this is how LNG loses games. We have Crypt Bloom, 3rd item completed for Croco. He's also
the way that AL have lost their games recently is because their jungle support's been blown out. Their early game's been blown out before they can do anything. Croco, huge game from him. 3 items on the Shyvana, which is a match just yet. That's why they're not forcing as hard as they were before. They find an isolated target, fantastic. Force very, very well. But they don't want to take just a straight 5v5. If they don't manage to catch Gala manages to fire a because they have themselves. I mean, Shyvana always has good camp speed. Again, going onto that dragon. Again, doing it again because they have the extra dragons, has the extra resist as well, which makes it a little easier to tank. Has that Dragon's Descent. We might get ourselves a full team fight for the first time.
Kyle can't be the one getting chunked early there. Baron gone down. This is another one for Anyone's Legend. Allah tries to go over to Gala. Big flash, though. Look at it on the other side, though. Wei was looking for a lilting lullaby in the pit, though. Croco's going down. 600 smackaroos go over. Now we're getting Trey's back. Anyone's Legend repositioning onto the left side of the fight. Kyle still full health. He can go forward. We're about to get the TP back in by Shanks. They want to keep the fight going. They want to keep the fight here with LNG. Here comes Scout, though. Zika is finding the pickup. Allah almost gets him, too. Scout has come in. The saving hero for LNG as Kyle, he's still there. Allah, he can't get the combo with the counter-strike and Scout, he's there. He's getting the damage down. He can't do it though. Allah, the counter-strike comes back up and Scout is left wanting. Allah comes out with a 6,000 hammer down.
Anyone's Legend get the Baron and they get the fight. LNG, they double down on their losses as they try to claim some of those Baron buffs back, trying to make sure that AL can't use them. And they just double down. They were waiting for the 5v5 and they can't execute. Now AL will get themselves well and truly. And right now, so what you're doing with the Shyvana build is getting as many % damage increases from your kit as possible. You get 25% when Shojin's fully stacked. You get 6%.
Oh, they want him.
He's going to take damage now.
They actually take a Fate Sealed in. They're going to get the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Croco is still alive, still kicking. Zika going to take him out again. He's the Dragon Slayer of LNG, and he might be cosplaying here. There's the depth charge going to Hope. They get the lockdown. This is what LNG want. They're in the choke point, though. You got to be careful. Zika going deep. Allah is still there in the fight, but Scout has come back for revenge. Allah all by himself. Shanks trying to fight their way out the solo lanes of Anyone's Legend in a 2v5. Can they survive? Allah, he's by himself, left out to dry. He's going to burn the flash, and he is going down.
So ends the Baron push of Anyone's Legend. LNG find the pick onto Croco. So amusing about how much damage Croco can do with all these % increases. Shows.
Yeah. I think that's the most difficult part is you can like see how much fighting strength the individual pieces for Anyone's Legend have. But we can't even talk about that much more because there's another to be started by LNG, though. They want to force the hand.
They do. Kyle has flash, is not on vision right now. Can he get the flank, which ends the game?
Croco has so much poke damage here. Here comes Kyle. Big 5-man Magnet Storm there, but they're going to get all the damage into Zika here. You got to be careful as LNG are repositioning. They're splitting the fight, and they're playing to their strengths as they take down AL. They lose Kyle, at least on anyone's Legend side, so they don't have a big front line anymore.
And AL, they forget what the cop wants to do. They see the 5-man engage angle, but it doesn't work. LNG goes straight back towards the Baron.
Hung wants it. Croco doesn't have his form anymore, and Scout has come to town. Croco trying to get away. Way go with gold, and look at Hope. He's stepping up to the plate here. Alla, he's gone a little deep. Zika has found Hope, but is it going to be enough? The slowdown is getting him out of there. Gala, a little bit indecisive. He wants to try to follow up. Zika will make it out of there. God, that fight was so back and forth, and I love this game.
Bloom comes through from a proc after that, gives some healing
if
back.
If it don't work, do it again.
Go back towards that Baron. Croco is ulted onto the Baron.
Gonna try to get as much damage. Oh my God, Scout, he's in there by himself in there like swimwear. LNG are turning back around, and the other two members of AL. Scout is out of there. Another Baron goes the way of anyone's Legend. They just have to get these buffs out of there, and they do.
This time they do actually
Game one, as we have almost full item spikes for every AL, are just forcing it straight up the gut here. They just want to go straight for the Nexus here, it seems, as they still have the Baron buff covered up for them, but they will just push into the end hip and back away. They just can't be caught a little bit too overextended. Gala, he's looking to hover for a Mega Inferno bomb.
Why are you there, Gala? All right, that could be a bit dangerous. Has he been seen? I don't know. He's on a weird flank right now. Can he get a chunk out? It's only a little bit. Gets himself the grubs, I think, or the scuttle crab. So he gets the scuttle crab. That's kind of important. Now, can he survive the rest of the fight? LNG, they're not full HP. Dragon's going down. It's just going to get burned.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going at it. 20% more damage done by Croco in front of those dragons, and now we'll see Croco starting up the Baron here. Does have Alla on his side, but LNG are going to move in to push them out of this one. Just trying to pull the temperament of LNG. They're going to TP on the back with Alla. LNG are the ones that just started up. Enchanted Crystal are going to hit the front line. Zika going to block a lot of that. Croco on the other side. Massive damage onto Gala. Look at Alla. He's on the big flank. He might be the death knell here. Kyle goes in. Gala's gone. AL, they're picking them apart one by one. The refight by LNG is looking good, though. Scout's still alive. Hope has just been guarding out LNG the whole time, and the Dragon's roar can be heard from Croco as the Legends do become legendary. It's one body left, and that's right into the body bag for Scout as anyone's Legend have pulled it through.
Anyone's Legend, with lost streak, be damned. LNG top of the table, does not matter to them. They pull out the Shyvana, but honestly, this game is a bit of a Shyvana diff. Croco catches out Gala enough to put them into contention and put themselves into the game win.
It's been back-to-back 2-0 losses. It's been a tough schedule, but anyone's Legend, they're not ones to back down from a fight, and they will grab game one right.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.